Oh, I was leaving it late, that was. That's snaky. Worked though, it bloody worked. Stolen away.
Hi there, welcome back to the channel and to another auction video. Now, today we're going to be looking at my latest trip to Aston, Barclay, where in our last trip we actually won 3 vehicles. Now, I actually did film quite a bit more content that day, and this is that extra content for you guys. So here is the rest of the cars of that day. It includes some more expensive vehicles, so the stuff that I don't usually buy. So I'm sort of dealing in cars, so like I said, sort of sub 3-4 grand, particularly from a few £100s to a few £1,000s. That's what I usually deal in. Now, there's a few of those in this video, but there is also some more expensive vehicles. So this episode's a bit of a mixed bag of vehicles, but it gives you an idea of what's going on currently in the auctions in January. So I hope you enjoy it. We'll catch up at the end and have a quick chat about what we've seen in this video. Hi there, just a quick mention to today's sponsor, of course, our good friends at Vehicle Score. Now, Vehicle Score, guys, is a free vehicle checking service. Simply go to vehiclescore.co.uk and type in your registration number. It'll give you a free vehicle check and your own unique score. The score is based from 1 to 999, a bit like a credit score. Now, Vehicle Score will use your data from the vehicle, such as the mileage, the age, the MOT history, to give you a unique score. You can compare this to their average in their database to see how your car fares. It also gives you lots of free information on the vehicle itself or data, sort of common faults and issues that particular vehicle may have, gives you estimated valuations, an estimated lifespan. It gives an in-depth MOT history, mileage tracker, full of free useful information. And one of their new features allows you to see if someone else has carried out a check of that vehicle on their database. But if you want the most up-to-date report, you can get it because Vehicle Score's checks are some of the best priced out there. They will check to make sure your car has never been involved in an accident, whether it's been written off, whether it's been a Category N or Category S, or whether it's been through a salvage auction unrecorded, whether it's got outstanding finance on it, whether it's been used as a taxi. Their checks are some of the most in-depth, best out there at a fantastic price. And one of their new ultimate reports gives peace of mind by giving a £10,000 data guarantee. The searches start from less than a cup of coffee, and best of all, you get a discount. Car UK viewers get 15% off by using my promo code CARUK15. Simply type it in and you'll get 15% off either of those free checks. So make sure you get yourself over there, guys. Give them a try. It is completely free to use.
That's a nice thing. It's that state. An oil track as well. 4 motion, sorry. Yeah, 2 litre TDI 4 motion. 5-door DSG. Ooh, 1 litre. We don't drive lovely. Got a dashboard light on though, it's a bit concerning. Lovely colour. Booking at 8.6, below average 9.7, average clean 10.8. Retail 13.5 grand. 16. Wow. Maybe a hell of a car. 4-wheel drive, DSG. Obviously it's not something I'm going to be buying, because it's not my sort of stuff sells on our pitch, but we should follow it. Tow bar as well. Oh, he's made this guy, he's made of it. You're pulling all sorts, getting yourself out of a ruck, that will. One thing I will not be buying is is this one. Insignia. I hate these things. These are awful. I could be tempted to sell potentially a clean petrol one, 1.8 petrol, 61, 62, that sort of era. But I won't deal in diesels. I've been bitten twice on them. I had one snap a cam belt actually, quite recently, about 16, 17 months ago. Actually for bought from here, up the road, and it cam belt snapped, and it drove a mint for about 500 yards. But yeah, it ruined my year, that car did. And I've only ever had like 2 cars in my life snap a cam belt, and that was one of them. But I've had also previous ones of these as well with all sorts of issues. They're a Fiat derived engine that running them. They're not very good. They weren't very well built, to be honest. They looked a lovely car when they come out, but they're just not my cup of tea. I mean, a 1.8 petrol, like I said, I'll have a go with, because I know that engine quite well. And then it's really just, you haven't got to worry too much about the engine too much. The oil cooler problem, which can easily be resolved. But other than that, they're not too bad. But it's just the rest of it. Then you've got all door trim comes off. They're usually all battered. They're usually all being caught. They're just troublesome. Radiator brackets snap and sensor problems under the bonnet and switches. They're not a good car. go buy a Passat, or even if you want to keep it cheap, just buy the Mondeo. 60 plate Mondeo will be far more better for you than an Insignia, to be honest. An interesting one, little Suzuki Vitara. Oh, I quite rate these. This is a 1.6 diesel for 132,000. Wow, it was the colour that got me eye. It's booking at 3,800 quid. They do hold the money alright, these Suzukis. It's 1.6 diesel. 1.6 petrol's quite a sturdy old thing. They made these up until, well, they ran these up until about 20 plate, because then they effectively all went sort of hybrid. Suzuki sort of pulled out combustion engines sales during COVID. But people used to ask me, when they were going to buy a Qashqai, oh, I'm going to buy a Qashqai, like an 18, 19, 20 plate one. And I say to them, don't buy one of them. Go and have a look at one of them Suzuki Vitaras. And yes, and fair enough, interior wise and basic spec, it's not good as nice as the Qashqai. However, it's going to be a lot more reliable. I don't think they're a bad looking car. Good value. Anyway, we'll watch what that one does, because it's coming after a few we're going to film anyway. It's a bit up on the miles, 135, which is a shame. Very clean old Fiesta. My first impressions looks a very clean old Fiesta. I like this shape Fiesta. It's Mark 5, isn't it? 5, yes. And they just sell well, and they're cheap. And you know, you can plonk them up at 15, 16, 17, 95, depending on mileage and condition and engines, etc. And they just sell. You know, if they're a bit more mileage, you can a bit less than that, but and you can send them out with confidence as well. This is a 1.4 petrol gear, done 88. The 1.25 Z-Tech and the 1.4 petrol, pretty much the same engine, to be honest. There's hardly any difference in it. You could argue the 1.4 is probably the better one to go for, because the mileage MPG's minimal difference between the two, and obviously it's a bit nippier to drive. However, you will pay slightly more in insurance, and psychologically, as a dealer selling them, or as a customer buying them, the 1.2 is just easier to shift, because someone asks them what small car, happy with a 1.2, they don't necessarily need a 1.4, but there's not much difference in it. A little bit of bubbling on there, but I wouldn't, to be honest, be dealing with that. To be honest, looking at sorting that out on this sort of age of car. Overall, it's a clean thing. It's a gear, so it's quite a decent spec. I mean, not by modern standards, but for the time it was. Leather in it, with a chrome on the old gear stick, beautiful. I'd be a buyer of that. I suspect it will do alright money though for an old car. Below average 200 quid, it won't do 200 quid. If I could have them at 200 quid, I'd buy 20 of them. Average 340, clean 700, that's a big jump. Retail says 2 grand, it ain't worth 2 grand, but might be worth 1800 quid to sell. I think it'll be a cheap car for that, even though it's not an old car for 1800 quid. But it's something you get a fair few years out of, to be honest with you. They're not bad cars, these. We'll see what it does. I'll be a buyer of that. Maybe 500 quid, 600 quid mark maybe. I'll be a buyer of that. V-dub, Lockman 34, get Turan, isn't it? Yep, Turan 1.6 diesel, 105, Blue Motion, done 56 foul, marked on dashboard, one former keeper. Dashboard marker could mean basically it's got an engine light on. Could be something simple, could be like an ASR light on, or some traction light. Could be an ABS sensor fault, could be a DPF problem. It's a bit sort of, well, it ain't very helpful, but it just gives you an indication there's something not perfect on it that's been picked up in the inspection. It's a very clean car. Seven-seater one. They did do ones without 7 seats in, and this is one of them. That is not. Oh no, it is 7 seats. Sorry, ignore me. Couldn't quite assume there. They were down. Yeah, it is a 7-seater one. I have seen some early ones with 5 seats in, which is a bit pointless really, because most of these are bought by Zafira sort of buyers and Galaxy buyers who sort of buys these 7-seater stuff. Big family buses, get them all in. That's a clean car, that. Booking below average 5 grand, average 5.7, clean 6.6. 5.5, 6 grand. My reckoning is for that. I don't think I'll do top money because they've got a marker down on it. It will put some people off, so particularly online bidders. Unless you read the report, it might be something straightforward, but I mean, I wouldn't suggest it's going to be anything catastrophic, because it's not got any other markers down for engine sort of knocking noises or smoke or anything. So we'll have a look what that does. It's interesting. Sort of ideal tackle at the moment for the dealers to be buying. Proper bit of car, that, you know, it's the sort of thing that sells pretty easy on a pitch, to be honest, because that's the sort of thing that people want. Big family buses like that. diesel as well. 15 plate. Is it Euro 6 compliant? I'm not sure. You do get some 15 plates that are Euro 6 compliant. The 1.6 might be one of them. I can't remember. I'll put the reg in when I get home and edit it and tell you if it is Euro 6 compliant, because obviously that will have a reckoning on the price. Because if it is Euro 6 compliant, you've got a bigger market to sell it to. Nice car, that 56 Again, got a marker down on the report, so it's probably going to hinder it a little bit. 4.9 is where it should be getting to.
55,000 miles, all of that is straight on sale, it says. Again, it's not there, is it? £4,300.
Fairness, he's not wrong, isn't he? Especially what they're paying for sort of 2 or 3 grand, 10, 12-year-old vehicles, and you get something like that in, for not much more money. Bit of fresh money. Selling it. Snuck in there, well done. This is an interesting one. It's an Astra GTC Coupe 1.6 Turbo 200 SRI edition, 3-door. Cat S, done 44,000. Book price is irrelevant, really.
Okay, number 36 to the GTC. It's my history to 8.
We're just having a quick whip, innit?
Category S, but I am going to sell it as a category S. We'll hold it provisionally and we'll double check after the sale. Alright, we're going to start. £1,500. Category S. 15. 15 16 online, 16 in the bound, 1,000, 16 in the bound, 16 in the bound, 16, 16, 17 in the ring, 17 in the bound, 17 in the bound, 1,000, 17 in the bound, 17, selling it as a category S. I've got 17, 50s if you want it, that's what you're asking for online. I've got 17 in the room, anyone else? 17, 17 in the bound, 1,000, 17 in the bound, 17, what? 15, 17, 15, you win, 18, you win,
Yep.
15, 19 in the bound, 19 in the bound, 1,900, 19, says no, I'm going to hold it, 19, what's 19 in the bound, the big goals twice at 19, I'll try and feel less, 19 in the ball, 6 in the bound on sale, 6 in the bound, the big box,
107 coming in.
Again, you might as well, 2 grand again, I've hit the position on it, 2 grand, 2 1, online, we got that, 22, 23, online, 24, 50, on sale, 550, 250, 250, 250, 250, and everyone else, 6, 26 in the room, first, 50, shots now, online, 2650 online, check your screens, lads, just be a ball after it, 2650 we go, 27, 27, 27, 27, back in the room,
Nice car, that. Right colour.
take it out, deal, 2750, 2750, deals back
I would have been on it, because no sooner was you about putting my hand up, they'd already at 2.6, which is where I thought it was at. Obviously others think differently. Sara next in, nice thing, 1.6 diesel, done 132 mileage. 3.8 to try and get. 4 grand, never seen you that money ever. 4 grand, 4 ounce a pound, 4 ounce a pound only, 4 ounce a pound for 1, 4 1, 4 1, 4 1, 41, 2, 42, now, 42. Good news, these are.
Never seen what is cheap as, 42, never seen what is cheap as, 47, 47, 47,
Never seen what is cheap. What is it happening?
47, 47, 47, 47, is that it? £4,200. £4,200, up on the mileage, my God, it is down on the money. 47, 47, 47, 42, I'll take the 50 if you want mine online. 47, 47, 47, 47, 42, is that we done? 42 only once, 42 only twice, and 42, whoa, 42,
holding. Still full motion in next set.
£8, that's cheap for a plant in it. £8,000 to get a start. £8,000, £8,000 on 81, 81, 81, 81 of the day, 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 82, 82, 82, 83, 83, 84, online and 84, 84, 84, 84, 84, it's time to sell it. £80 online, 84, 84, 84, it's all online.
Probably the couple of markups he's got on the report is causing that to not do its money. So that is really a proper spec, nice thing. He should be doing it all day, the sort of cap price. Bottom box 86. Probably near enough there, to be honest, but they're giving a chop for it up by X, so they wouldn't have sold it. A few issues probably on it by the looks of it. God, don't worry. Don't worry. £1,000, £1,11, £12, £1,11, £13, £13, looks cheap, doesn't it, but it will kill you.
17, twice, 17, I'll try for it.
Not a lot at all, sold. Right, Fiesta next in, this is the little 1.4 gear. I didn't realise it's actually a category N or old cat D loss. But still be a buyer. I'll go 40 quid. Oh no, I'm out straight away.
In the hat at £500, is that what we got? Another one in the hat.
Cheap car. Just the categorisation just makes it more difficult to sell, even for a cheapie. So he wasn't categorised. I could have given about 6.5 for it, but he would have probably done more anyway. Another Cat D car. This is a Corsa limited edition, done 68.
Petrol Corsa, category D, £1,000. £1,000, £1,000,
It's got a few lights on the dash. I think that's putting people off.
£1,000,
cheap car for the ground.
Anyone else? £1,000. 11 and about. 12 and about. 12 and about on sale. 12 and about. 50 zipping weight. 12 and about in front. 12 and about lots. 12 and about the big goals twice and 12. This morning today, the service is at 106. We're going to start £1,000. £1,000. 11 in the bag. 11 in the bag. 11 in the bag. 12. 12 in the bag. 13. 13 in the bag. 13. 14. 14 in the bag. 15. 15 in the bag. 15.
20 really, 15.
16. 15.
Titanium again.
16.50. Yes or no? 16.50 once. 16.50 the big goals twice.
£100 over book. With your fees, that's nearly 1,900 quid. I mean, retails for £3 grand. There's money in it. But it's doing over book again. Everyone's doing over book so far. Mocker X 1.4 turbo, 78k on it. Bottom book 3,650. There we go. Got there in the end. Oh, it's cheap though.
36 once, 36 twice, and
Sold it. The other micro, 57 play one.
Stormy is 7. £700 I've got. £700, £700. Petrol micro. £700. 8. £8, 9. £900, it is on sale. £900, £950 you want it, sir? £50, £950, £950, yes or no? £950, £75.
Let him have it.
Let him have it, he says. £975, what? £975 twice. Keep it rolling, and then low side, here we go, right, lower border, let's come on again, in 5,000 miles, we get that, here we go, right, again, the low shape, yes, again, the new rubber, following these little things, right, come on, how we go.
Champagne Fiesta doing any money?
No MOT.
A lot of money for a car with no MOT on it.
Mercedes-Benz C-Class. It's got a history of 63, done 63. Wow. Looks well, we're going to start 75.
C200 SE Auto Petrol 63,000. Bottom book 72.
76, 7 walking in. 77.
Easy.
77 demand 7,008. 78.
8.3 next stage.
You're out online, you're out to the back.
It's on sale.
78 in front. Once. 78
Like
demand it goes twice. 78.
Seems to be the same pattern at the moment. Sub £5,000 stuff, overbooked. Over £5,000 stuff, just about getting there. GP Avensis Tourer, £115 petrol on 1.8. Average of £2,000, clean 2.4. Easily doing it. These POs always cruise through, no issue. 200 quid less below clean. Do his money. Jeep Galaxy, 57 plate, 1.8 diesel. Not my favourite engine. Seems cheap.
6, 7,
Getting there now.
Says no, 50, so we want it now, 8 down, 8 once, twice, 800.
There's not many left now. Oh, nice 21 plate Mocha, which is a bit odd why that's in here. 1.2 petrol, turbocharged on the brake SRI model. Nice looking thing. Basically just a Peugeot. An IS 200 known Focus.
£1,000, roll 1, 11, 12, 12, full service history, 1 keeper, 13 group, and 13
Titanium.
I'll take 50s now. I've got it
116 done 84. Not bad actually.
40, 50 online, 15, plus on sale, 15, 15, 16, 15,
Ooh, I was leaving it late, that was. That was snaky.
80, says no.
Worked though, it bloody worked. Sold away. Lexus IS, been here a few weeks now, a few sales this one, they don't seem to be shifting it. It's not a nice car to be honest, I don't know if you remember it. Doom blue, bitty on the paint, just not a nice thing really. 168 foul, below book 26, trying to start it off from below book. 7.3 bottom book. I mean, it's not bottom book, it's average. 11.5 is average. 21 plate cars, quite a lot of cars for the money really, isn't it? Like 1.2 petrol engine, which would be a modern version of that PureTech engine, I imagine. 3 Series Touring, 3160, 107 up it, one owner. Online bidding.
That's not dear. 293 series again. All the 2 euros from you. £2,900 on the 3 series diesel.
Don't think it's quite got there. Average is 3.2. Oh no, they're selling it. Probably owes them £3 grand, 3.2, so we're getting rid of it. Got to squeeze that last bit out of anyone else. It's going to sell regardless. There we go, done. Right, I think that's enough for today.
So I hope you enjoyed that short video there of that auction. Didn't win anything on that one, I'm afraid, but nonetheless, on the day we did win 3 cars. Now I think what that video was showing you there is that prices are still really difficult to obtain for those more expensive vehicles. Anything that's getting towards 5 grand and above at the moment, sort of later vehicles, they're still only making towards bottom of the cap book or cap guide. Really at the moment the dealers are taking these part exchanges in, they're being extremely cautious about what they're buying in and what they're paying for stuff. They're effectively giving the lower end of the book price. On reflection, that's what's all they're getting for them at auctions. Obviously a little bit of nerve still there. But on the flip side of that, you can look at some older Fiestas, some more sort of older vehicles, and they were all still doing really good money because again, they're at the budget end of the market, which is still really buoyant at the moment and doing quite well. Be interesting to see now over the next week or two what happens with prices. To be honest with you, the mad January we usually expect to see with really big prices hasn't really developed. It's still pretty much the same as it was in December. Only difference is that book prices do seem to have sort of quietened down and leveled off a little bit, but it'll be interesting to see what happens in February. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you check out my latest videos as they land by clicking that like and subscribe button. So thanks again, and I'll see you all in the next one.